大地の上に 8年の間にもただ8本に限る本庁者も日蓮の線大時代開を本社な無病respect and veneration before the great Dharma Namumyo Holy Nikyo, the quintessence of prayers transmitted by Jogyo Bosats. We praise Shakyamuni Buddha, the primordial enlightened. We pray in gratitude for the superb compassion to Great Master Nichiren Bosats. Reincarnation of Jogyo Bosats in the Mapu. Grand Master Nichiren Nichiren Shonin posterior body and restructure of the Homo Pranopet of the Lotus Sutra, and the Grand Master Nisei Shoni, founder of Homo Mutirish, Hidayum. We offer deep gratitude to the second Koyonichi Moon Shoni, third Koyonichi Zui Shoni, fourth Koyonichi Kyo Shoni, the first master of Myoshin Temponi Pak Shoni, second master Niso Shoni, and to all the masters of Om Shato. We pray that all beings within the sky and the forces return to the Myoho primordial state, and that in this age of the 5,500 years of the Buddha returns to the original state. The expansion of primordial Buddhism Homo Mutirish will take place incessantly. Namumyo Holy in front of the Hondo with respect and veneration, we pray for the expansion of Homo Mutirish, for world peace, and for the sound health of earth. May we progress in your faith and in your practice. May we be capable of accomplishing our bodhisattva works. Out of the works, may we experience the benefits and become a vehicle of propagation. May this work hold the Gohons on the Odaimok. And the secret teachers be united in mind, although separate in body. We pray for the preservation of the environment, for the solidarity of the beings, and for the realization of one conversion by faithful propagation widely in Nepal and around the world. We pray for the great progress in Buddhist education and studies. We pray for the encouragement of the religious heritage, and especially HBS Nepal would like to pray for safety and the successful goal in Nepal for Materi Shoyu. Kanodo Kyo, and especially from the Gondon would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of the Shantimaya Tamangina, the Kumari Guru, Tantamangi Jiban Suba del Kumata Bugasavi Bodatok, Mendi Bikram Guru, Kanodo Kyo, we would like to pray for successful in the study progress in the faith for Alina Lama, Kanodo Kyo, we pray that Namomyo Holy cause essays in the seed of enlightenment contain the first 8 chapters of the primordial path of the Lotus Sutra, transmitted by the Jogyo Buddha. Homo Happojugen Jogyo Shudai Kunding Shino Namumyo Horende Kyo We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithful establishing in Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in the nation. We pray for the fast eradication of the coronavirus to those who are infirm and affected. We pray for the progress of the mystic relationship with the Buddha and the meeting with the true secret Dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of all primordial Buddhism, that everyone realizes to go in accordance with the Buddhist intention. We pray for the recovery of all the sick, and for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's session. Now we are holding the evening study session in front of the mountain at HBS Nepal, Kathmandu. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma, and the prosperity of all participants in today's studies. May those who are suffering from illness have their sickness cured immediately, and may those who are praying for overcoming sufferings and the troubles have the protection and the blessing of the God. And especially in front of the God, Matrin Shoyo, I would like to pray for successful walk of Tara Shoyo in Sri Lanka, and a safe to return to Japan. Chudamani, the heart would like to pray for good walk in propagation. Utam Tamani would like to pray for fast and easy health to recover efficient in my Tamangi Kaya Seyo, Kaya Winnie, Kadimbo, Jibum Suba. Chudamani, the heart would like to pray for fast and easy health to recover efficient in my Tamangi Chudamani, the heart would like to pray for fast and easy health to recover Kesabi Buddha Token Bikrangurum Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Then Kali would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Kesabi Buddha Toki Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Nisha Guru would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Prengurum Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Alina Lama would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Surya Maya Tamangi Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Arshot Tamang would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Sarita Tamangi Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Rajan Sunar would like to pray for health and harmony in the family Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Yuvrajibaya would like to pray for harmony in the family Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Rajan Sunar would like to pray for success in the business Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Kuju Guru would like to pray for the fulfillment of the confidential wish Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. Winnie Kuya would like to pray for the fulfillment of the confidential wish Kamno Dokyo, I mean no you. With respect and veneration of our prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful and their relatives of the Homo, which is with respect and veneration of our prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, and armed conflicts around the world, especially to all those deceased in the Nepal earthquake and all those deceased by the new coronavirus. We offer prayers to all souls inscribed in the posthumous purple book of the Myoshini Temple, HBS Nepal Center, and to deceased ancestors of all participants in today's study session, and they all to deceased today, and especially for Obaraki Ramyo Kyoriki. For all the participants and people doing Goku today, we pray one by one for the elimination of the bad karmas and the great progress in the With respect and veneration. We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithful established in Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's initiative. We pray for the fast eradication of the coronavirus to those who are remained affected. We pray for the progress of the mystic relationship with the Buddha, elevating the true secret dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of all mortal Buddhists, that everyone realizes to go in accordance with the Buddhist teachings. We pray for the recovery of all the sick, and for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's session. With respect and veneration of our prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful and the relatives of the Homo Materials, with respect and veneration of our prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, and armed conflicts around the world, especially to all those deceased in the Nepal earthquake and all those deceased by the new coronavirus. We offer prayers to all souls inscribed in the posthumous purple book of the Myoshi Temple, HBS in Nepal Center, and to deceased ancestors of all participants in today's session, and they are to deceased today, and especially for Obarakira Myoshi. For all the participants and people doing Hoko today, we pray one by one for the elimination of the bad karmas and the great progress in the faith.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
もしもし。ありがとうございます。Thank you everyone for this divination session. Here is Kathmandu Center. Thank you to people who watch us online. This divination session. Thank you everyone again for the hope yesterday, of this great part. Let's push more and more the propagation. This morning, Jan came here. One member who worried about propagation. Let's do more. We can do more. We can do more. And everyone should have the same feeling, not just for propagation. You need to make this feeling first for the goals, So try to participate here. Try to participate online. Is the way to show our feelings, our faith, Alina, धन्यवाद. धेरै बिज आज भयो स्कुल गयो अनि होटल गयो अनि आयो फेरि पूजा भयो राम्रो छ Is this what we have to do? Help it, chant for other peoples. Ojogyo Japanese kanji के बनाउने O jo gyo Yoko jo we write taskeru help Yoko Ojo gyo iku ikimasu go and help no Ojo gyo so go and help same as what Alina did today with Sedish, go there in the member's house chant to help the person, It's not giving advice, no, chant main एकदम राम्रो medicine पैसा होइन लुगा होइन blah 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 होइन chanting and bless all. Just by showing these feelings, just by chanting here, we can receive the blessing. Otherwise, आउँदैन अनि पछि आएको होसेन होइन यो धर्म होइन तपाईँको practice को राम्रो छैन. So always we see the Hossein is like a marker, We see our face in marker. Same. We see feelings saying, even for yourself, you don't have feelings. Become bad, So let's keep it pushing more and more, Basically, is this. Aja, dere धन्यवाद. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。